Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Iowa Live. Lou and Jackie
Good
here.
morning.
And boy, oh boy, we are really excited because we can rub our hands together, especially if you are looking for a brand new truck. Because, Jackie, it is Truck Month.
Wonderful. How about amazing deals when it comes to Karl Chevrolet? So very excited to have Bret joining us this morning. What's going on, Bret?
Well, we're excited. It is Truck Month, and our inventory has been a little bit lower than normal, and it's getting up there close to where it should be right now, and especially with trucks. We do have trucks, and if we don't have them on the ground, we got them coming.
Right, and you guys sell more trucks than anybody else does. There's no question about that. And you mentioned you have them coming. So depending on whatever option you want to throw into your truck, you're going to be able to get that for the customer, right?
Yes, we will. And we've got more on the ground than anybody, and we've got more inbound than anybody. So we can sure take care of any of your needs.
So what does Truck Month mean in terms of Karl Chevrolet as far as incredible deals that you're able to offer our viewers this morning?
Well, on Silverados, we have, with the incentives that are going on, we've got up to $8,000 worth of savings that you can get, which is huge on a vehicle that really doesn't need the incentive to sell.
Now, you also have an accessory allowance, too. Explain what that's all about.
And that's real exciting. If you are on a half-ton truck, you can get up to $1,000 worth of accessories at no charge. And if you're on what we call a heavy-duty truck, which is anywhere from a 3/4 ton up through a 1 ton, you can get up to $2,000 in incentives, which that's huge. You can go a long ways with that.
Oh my goodness, I had no idea. Now, there is a reason that people come from all over, not just all over central Iowa, but all over, and that's a blanket statement to come buy vehicles at Karl Chevrolet, and that's one of the reasons, isn't it?
It is, and we talk about it daily, that we have a lot of customers that drive past a lot of other Chevrolet dealers to get to us because of one, the vehicles, and the other is how they'll get taken care of here.
All right, well, we don't want to leave the other vehicles behind. Bret, how about some other amazing deals that are happening right now?
Oh, well, we've got Equinox is a big deal going on. On an Equinox, you can get $6,377 off, and then there's an additional $750 if you either lease or own a GM or a Chevrolet vehicle. So stack another $750 there, and again, that's a huge savings.
And that's just if you have another Chevy parked in your driveway.
Right, and they'll pay you for it.
That's a pretty cool deal.
That is a great deal.
And you don't have to trade it, you just have to own it or be leasing it.
That's awesome. Now, the Equinox is probably one of the best vehicles that you have. It's such an all-around great vehicle. But the Blazer has really blazed some trails when it made a reappearance, didn't it?
It did, and that's a hot, sporty sport utility that is really doing well. And there we've got, with the incentives, a $5,757.37 in savings there, which again, a big number.
And it also has the loyalty cash attached to it too. So if you have another Chevy parked over in your garage, you can take advantage of that too.
Yes, yep, you sure can.
All right, so those are some brand new vehicle deals that we want you to take advantage of this month. But let's say we're looking for pre-owned. I think you guys can take care of us there as well. Yeah,
we can. And we've got one thing that's really exciting is a low interest rate that they have available, a 0.09 for up to 72 months on 2015 through 2021 model Cruise, Equinox, Trax, Bolt, Malibu, Encore, and Terrain. And that covers a pretty wide range. And at that kind of interest rate that is darn near zero, and for 72 months, that'll get you a really comfortable payment.
That is a great deal there. Now, I just saw a news report last night talking about pre-owned vehicles and the demand for pre-owned vehicles, especially right now. And you guys are always stocked full of pre-owned vehicles, but at the same time, you are always looking for quality pre-owned vehicles, aren't you?
Exactly, and it's a tough job to keep our lot full with the quality of cars that, that Karl will only allow us to sell here. And we're doing a good job of that. They're keeping the lot stocked up, but we still need them. We really need good trade-ins.
All right, let's talk about inventory, about cars. I say cars and SUVs. How many of those do you guys have floating around roughly?
Well, on the pre-owned side, we've got over 400.
Okay.
Just here in Ankeny.
What about trucks? What about trucks in general?
Trucks, you talking new also?
Yeah, both.
That brings the number up a lot. What we have total availability there is probably right at 1,000 of them.
Wow.
With what we've got on the ground and what we've got coming our way.
That's a lot of trucks.
That's a lot of inventory, as you said, like none other across the state, truly, and even in the country. But we want to remind everybody, even with those pre-owned, you don't just take anything. You guys have the best of the best so that people know if they're getting a Karl Chevrolet vehicle, they're getting something that's going to be right for the road.
Absolutely. And, one thing, Lou, when we're talking about that number that you asked me on the Silverado, Stewart has the ability to sell that same amount of numbers that we have. Everything that is here in Ankeny is theirs also.
Right, you can get them back and forth in case you're over on the west side. So if you see something you like over in Ankeny, it can be in Stewart that quick, can it?
Absolutely. And with inbound too, we're selling a lot of inbound vehicles, and they have the same ability of inventory to work from as we do.
That is awesome.
Well, besides it being Truck Month, it is October, which means it's also Breast Cancer Awareness. And let's talk about what Karl Chevrolet is doing to get behind this movement.
Well, we've got quite a few vehicles that are wrapped up in support of that. We've got one truck on our rock out here, and then we've got, I think for the Ankeny dealership, we've got 4 others here that will be loaned out for customers to drive, and that'll be spreading it around. And then also in Stewart, we've got another 5 there. So if you see one of them going around, they're probably one of either ours or Stewart's.
Wonderful. Yeah, so give your horn a honk when you see them to support breast cancer awareness.
Yeah, very visible there on the roadways, but also on your website, saying that you're making strides against breast cancer. So we thank Karl Chevrolet for the great work that you're doing there for that awareness. All right, we have a lot of vehicles that people need to check out, and they can start shopping right now, Bret, if they want to. So let's remind everybody, if you want to see what's happening in Ankeny, of course, also Stewart, where do they need to go?
KarlChevrolet.com.
All right, Bret, great job as always. And again, they have all kinds of deals happening just to take care of your car all around. Any brand or make, you can always get it taken care of over at Karl Chevrolet. But if you're looking for a certified pre-owned or new car, Karl Chevrolet is the place to go.
Have fun with Truck Month, Bret. We'll talk to you again soon.
All right, thanks. We'll see you guys.
All right, Maddie.
All right,
See you
bye-bye.
later. Bye-bye. We'll be right back. This is Iowa Live.